Hello student. So in the previous lecture, that is in the previous session, we have created HTML table. Now we are going to create a nested HTML table. So what is the nested HTML table? That is creating a table inside another table. So that is called nested table. So let us start. First create the root element HTML, that is closing tag, and here inside it I will have the head opening, head closing, and inside the head let us have the title opening, title closing, and let me name the title as nested table, nested HTML table. So we will have the body now, body, right? So let me save the file and let me watch how it appears. You can see nested HTML table. This is the title we have mentioned, nested HTML table, and the body is empty, nothing we have added inside the body, so body is empty over here. So now you will add the table over here. So first, what kind of table we are going to create? So let me open the Microsoft Word to check. Okay, so let's see. So we are going to have a table like this, right? Okay, so let me first create the table with 2 rows, and each of those rows will have 2 columns. So how to do that is very easy. We have done in the previous class. Creating a table is very easy. After that we are going to create the nested table. First we are going to create table. So have a table opening tag, then table closing tag. Inside the table we have 2 rows, that is tr tag represent the table row, right? So you will have just 2 rows. So we can see this is the table tag. Inside the table we have 2 rows. Why? Because just we want to create a table like this having 2 rows, right? And each of those rows there will be 2 column, that is td, table data, right? So 2 column, right? So this 2 column I will also placed over here. So you can see now this is our table, right? And in this table we have 2 rows, 1 row and 2 row, right? And each of the rows is consisting of 2 column, right? Okay, so now I will do one thing. I will give the width of the table, width, width will be, let's say 400, right? And height, that will be also 400, and also you will keep a border, border. So this attribute we have added in the opening tag of the table. Okay, so in the opening tag of the table we have added width, that is 400 px, height, that is also 400 px, and also we have added the border attribute. The value will be, let's say 1. Okay, the thickness of the border, that will be 1. Now let us see how it appears. So this is the table we have created, right? Fine. So one thing we have missed out, we have forgotten to give the closing tag, right? Now we have given the closing tag, so that is why it has appeared differently. So now it's okay, right? So we have done this thing. Now what is a nested table? I told you nested table means a table inside another table. So inside this table I will create another table. So let me see here I will create another table. So how to do that? See, right? So another table I have created. That means inside a cell I am going to create another table. So that is what is nested table all about, right? So let us do it. So here this is the first row, this is the first row, right? And inside the so in the first row, second column here, inside the first row, that is the first row, inside the first row, okay, second column, we want to add another table. Can you see over here, inside the first row, second column, we have a table. So here also you will have a table. Table opening tag, table closing tag. Inside opening and closing tag of the table, we will have the table row, right? So right, opening and closing tag table, there will be 2 table row, and each table row will be consisting of 2 more table data, that is TD, right? So you have noticed, I hope. See, this is the table which is kept inside another table. So inner table, other is outer table. So inside the outer table we have kept the inner table. So that is called a nested table. Can you see over here? So this table is consisting of 2 separate rows, right? First row, second row, and each row is consisting of 2 columns, right? Now let us specify height and width. So width, let's say the width of the table will be 200, okay, and the height, let's say it will be also 200, okay, width 200, height 200, and let's say border, border, border will be 1 px. So let me save the file and let me check it over here how it appears, right? So as I given width, that width of the table 200, height also have given 200. If I move this, let's see how it appears. If I go out over here and see, right, so it is happening like this because when you will create a nested table, that time this height and width parameter will conflict with the height and width that you are going to specify over here. So here I will write let's say HELLO, hello, WORLD, world. So hello world I have written inside this, the first cell of the first row, and also in the second row, and also in the second row first cell, and second row second cell. So you can see this is the inner table. I have got the data over here. Now let us see how it appears. So this is how it appears, right? And I will do another thing. I will remove the height and width, okay, and after removing the height and width, I will add this data to all the cell, right? So let me add this to all cell, right? Now see how it appears. So these 2 cell I have added. Now let me save the file and let me check out over here how it appears. We can see how it appears, right? This is what we have created, nested table, right? This is a nested table. You can see in this table we have the outer table having 2 row, each row is having 2 cell, and in the second cell of the first row we have further created another table, okay. So in the inner table which we have created, let me just do one thing. Let me remove this world, right? So I will just do one thing. I will remove this world, right? So this is the inner table, not here, here it will be written hello world, WORLD, hello world will be written here, just in the inner table, so that it will take a form. Okay, so it's okay now, right? So we can distinguish between the inner table and the outer table. So inner table consisting of the word hello, and the outer table having the word that is hello world, right? So fine, I hope you have understood how to use this nested formation of creating a table. That is what you have created, a table inside another table. Okay, so we can also do, I will do one thing, I will copy this inner table. So I have copied the inner table. Okay, so now I will do one thing. So you can see this is the second row of the outer table. So this is the second row of the outer table. So here I will create another nested table. So I will do one thing, I will just delete this data from here, and inside this cell I will just do one thing, I will paste this, right? So now I will do one thing, I will replace the hello with world, WORLD. Hello will be replaced with world to distinguish between two inner table, right? So let me show you how it appears now. You can see this is a nested table, that is inner table. This is also a inner table. So in this outer table we have two inner table. The first inner table has been placed in the second column of the first row, and the next inner table has been placed in the second row and first column. So if you want to bring this table right at the center, so just above the outer table, right center, CENTER, just above the outer table, right, and just below the closing tag. This is the closing tag of the outer table. Okay, just below this, right, the end of center tag, CENTER. Okay, so inside this center tag, opening and closing center tag, you have written the code of the outer table. This is the code of the outer table which you have written inside the center tag, and inside the outer table we have created two inner tables. So now this thing will appear at the center, right? So I hope you have understood, and thank you for being patient and watching this video till the end. So don't forget to subscribe the channel. I will come up with some new classes. Thank you.